to me, please.
It's just a long white beach with a beautiful blue sea, bluey-green sea stretching ahead, the sound of the waves, and a few birds, but not much else, just total peace. Peace and quiet.
Feel this peace. Feel all the cells of your body healing as it does so. All the cells of your body are connected to this peace and the healing that comes with this peace of mind, peace of heart and soul. And this peace and healing will stay with you after today's session. You will feel its peaceful peace and its powerful healing more and more as the days go by. It's filling all the cells of your body and your aura. How does the sand feel if you touch it with your left hand?
I still can't hear you very well, I'm sorry.
It's all right. How does the sand feel where you are? Is it warm?
Very beautiful, warm, very fine sand.
Yeah.
Warm, it just molds to my body.
Oh.
So it's lovely.
Are you sitting or laying down on the sand?
Just laying down.
You're laying down. I'd like you to feel each grain of the sand caress and deepen your peace now. And I'd like you to feel this wonderful comfort and to feel this wonderful connection to the earth below. This sensation is anchoring you to the earth below, to the center of the earth, giving you force, giving you strength and confidence. And this is filling all the cells of your body now, moving up to the soles of your feet, your legs, your stomach, your chest, your arms and hands, your neck, your face. Every molecule of your body is feeling this beautiful strength and confidence, and in your aura as well. As you breathe in, the strength becomes stronger and stronger as confidence stronger and stronger. And the days and the weeks and the months for always as of today. Tell me about the birds. What are they doing?
There's a few birds that are just flying from tree to tree behind me.
What do they look like, these birds?
Parakeets, probably green, fluorescent green colours with red ones. They're just hopping from branch to branch, chattering amongst themselves. Just very happy, obviously.
Yeah, very happy. And what are the trees like?
They're sort of palm trees, but they're just blowing gently in the wind. A slight breeze. And the leaves just blowing gently, swaying gently.
Connect to the birds now and their joyful chatter. Connect to them now, and you will sense what they are expressing. They've got a message that they're saying.
They're just sort of asking me to relax and be with them.
Okay.
Just relax. Let it go.
Yeah.
No worries.
Tell me what else you see, if you see anything else to your left or to your right.
The beach just stretches away, there's driftwood on it, and there's no footprints or anything anywhere. It just goes on, there's a slight curve in the bay.
It sounds wonderful.
It just goes on. Yeah, and I don't even expect anyone to appear on it. It's just very, very peaceful.
And when you look behind you, what do you see?
It's just, there's more trees and there's sand in between the trees. It stretches back, so it becomes a little bit thicker. Or there's undergrowth, nice, beautiful greens and browns. Yeah, I think I can see other little birds bobbing about there. And yeah, it just feels as if I've come from behind, it must be a jungle or something.
Yes.
And I've just come to relax on the beach.
Yeah.
It just seems the right thing to be doing.
Yeah.
And the birds seem to be a welcome party waiting for me. There's just a lot of trees. You can see a lot of trees around. And quite dark in between the trees. I'm not sure whether I want to go into the trees actually. But I'm in a clearing.
You're in a clearing.
Which is nice. And I can't really see much more than that.
That's alright. As you continue, you'll see more and more. Is it daytime or nighttime, would you say?
It's daytime.
Daytime. And is it warm or is it cold?
No, it's nice temperature, warm. Yeah. And the sky is clear above. I seem to be surrounded by trees. This is quite nice.
Can you describe the trees to me? What do they look like?
They're evergreen trees, most of them. Very tall. Very tall, yeah.
What do they smell like?
It's a resin smell. It's nice.
Are they all around you in a circle or what?
Yeah, well, they're off to my right. I can't really make out what's to my left. Really.
Okay. Have a look to your left now, and as you look, you'll begin to see more and more, or sense, which is the same thing.
To the left there's no trees really. I thought I was in a clearing, but probably not.
What's the ground like?
It seems to be dry grass, dry. Seems like it's summer or there hasn't been much rain around. And to the left it seems quite aridy. Dry grass and bushes and things.
Look at your feet. Can you describe them to me? Look at your feet, please.
My feet?
Yeah. What are they like?
A bit craggy, a bit sort of. They're dry as well.
Yeah.
Because I normally, when it's warm, I always wear sandals anyway.
Yeah.
So my feet are pretty dry.
Yeah.
Brown.
Your feet are brown, would you say?
Yeah, they're brown with the sun.
They're brown with the sun. And are your feet big or are they small? Have a look at the body in which you find yourself. You can see more and more now. The images may change.
My feet aren't, not really big.
Yeah.
Not as big as they probably should be for the size of my body, but I would have thought they'd be bigger, but they're not.
What's your body like? Describe. Is it your body big or is it small?
I can't really see sort of any boundary to my body.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I can feel my body, but
Okay.
it doesn't. It seems to be. It doesn't seem to be confined.
Doesn't seem to be confined, your body?
No, not particularly.
Does it feel, when you say that, what do you mean by that? Does it feel big or small, or?
It doesn't feel big or small. It doesn't feel like my body's.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's sort of endless, I suppose.
Yeah, I understand. And does it feel male or female, your body?
It doesn't have a sex, really.
Does your body feel young or old?
It doesn't feel old or young either.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a body.
Yeah. What does it feel like, would you say? Have a look.
Just feels just energy, I think.
Yeah, energy. And your feet, you say, seem smaller than the rest of your body? Your feet seem smaller than the rest of your body, you say? Have a look and see if you're wearing anything on the feet or the body.
No, my feet aren't really sort of... I'm not really seeing my feet, actually. It's the same as my body. It just seems to be just one rather than particular limbs or anything.
Okay.
It seems to be just energy.
Just energy? What colour is the energy, would you say?
Green comes to mind.
Yeah, what sort of green?
Emerald green.
Yeah.
Quite glowing, quite nice. Warm.
Yeah.
Warm
And
green.
what kind of shape is your green energy body?
There's no shape.
Okay.
And it's just, as I said, it's just energy. It's just doesn't seem to have a beginning or an end.
Yeah. Okay. And are you carrying anything on you or with you?
No.
Do you have a face?
Do
you have a face?
No, I don't seem to.
Tell me what it seems like.
As I say, it just seems I feel like I don't have any boundaries.
Okay.
I don't feel as if I'm a human being as such.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Very good. I'd like you to go to the place where you live in this life we are visiting. Where is it you live? Let's go and visit it now and see it from the outside.
I think it's probably a hut or something.
A hut.
So it's a bit vague.
It's fine. The information comes through. It will become clearer and clearer as you talk. Is it big, this hut, or is it small?
I think it might be on stilts. No, it's not. It's just a small hut, a very simple hut.
Yeah. What's it made out of, would you say? What is it?
It just sort of looks like bamboos or something, but it's probably from the trees which I thought was surrounding me.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But very simple.
Is there anything around your hut? Are there any other buildings or?
No, there's not. There's a fire.
Okay, where is the fire?
Just out in front of the hut.
Okay, what's it doing, this fire? Let's have a look at it closely.
Yeah, it's probably got an old fire, probably dying down a little bit now.
Yeah.
It's just there for warmth and cooking.
And How do you go inside the hut? Is there
The front's open. It's not. It doesn't seem to be closed. The front.
It
seems to be more a shelter than a hut.
Yeah. Go inside now and tell me what it looks like inside. Everything you see.
Yeah, it just seems to be. It's more like the shape of a tent with a sloping roof rather than a rectangular hut. So it's more like a wigwam, but it's not. It's bigger, but it's made of branches and things like that. So it's more just a shelter rather than an enclosed hut.
And what do you see on the ground of the hut, on the walls, and is there any decoration or?
No, the ground's just sort of needles, pine needles and grass, and just so that it's warm.
Yeah.
And the sides and the overhead is just the branches, but it's thick.
Yeah.
So it's good shelter.
And what else is inside? Are there any?
There seems to be some sort of not blankets, maybe of skins or something like that. Seems to be things tucked around the side on the floor.
Yeah.
Maybe to stop the draft and cold getting in.
Is there anyone else who lives here with you?
I think probably, yeah. I can't see anyone else or any signs of anyone else, but I feel that there is.
Connect to that feeling and tell me what this person's like. First thing that comes to your mind.
Yeah, young. I mean, I'm young and she's young.
Yeah. So.
I think I'll probably see maybe a child. I don't know. Maybe not.
And you're a young man or a woman, would you say?
Yeah, quite young.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20s probably.
And what do you look like? Have a look at your face now.
Yeah, sort of longish hair.
What colour?
Light colour. And a beard, I think. And a girl or woman, I'm with long hair.
Yeah. How are you?
Thick, very thick hair.
How are you dressed?
I think I've just got something wrapped around me. Not sure what, skins maybe.
Yeah. And how is she dressed, the woman?
She's the same.
Yeah.
I think she's just got something wrapped around skins or something. No, with no shoes, I don't think.
Yeah. Have you got anything on your feet?
No.
Uh-huh.
No. Also, my feet are hard.
Yeah.
There's animals, I think, pet animals or something. I can't see really.
Oh, you're seeing very well. What sort of pet animals would you say they are?
I can't see, I can't really. I just feel that there's animals around.
Yeah, feeling is the same as seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you feel there are animals around?
Yeah. I can't actually see them.
That's perfect. Don't worry. It's seeing. That's how we see. So, do you have any ornaments on you or any jewelry?
Something around my neck.
Okay.
Maybe just a little thong of leather or something.
Yeah.
Around my neck with a stone, I think. A stone with a hole in it.
A stone with a hole in it. Let's zoom in and have a better look at this now. We've now zoomed in. What colour is the stone?
Green as well, light green with a bit of white.
Yeah.
It's an uneven shape, it's not it's just a little stone with a hole through it. And the woman I'm with has got, I think it's a tooth or something. Big tooth. around her neck. So maybe that's an animal of some sort. It came from an animal.
Yeah. And the stone around your neck, connect with the stone itself now. And information is downloading. Information is constantly downloading. What is the signification of this necklace?
The stone came from a river, out of a river.
Yeah.
It's just in some hills or in the mountains or something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I found it.
Yeah.
And I found other ones, but I just chose this one for some reason.
Yeah.
Probably because it's small.
What does it do for you, this stone, when you wear it?
I think it's a protective charm. Probably that's the reason I wear it.
Yeah. And the sorry, go ahead.
No, I was thinking of the tooth that the girl's wearing.
Yeah.
I think that maybe that's also protection. I don't know where it came from, tooth.
Mm-hmm. How do you get along with the woman?
Pretty good, very nice, very quiet.
Yeah.
Very gentle relationship, no pressures.
And what is your relationship together? What is your relationship between you?
I think we live together as husband and wife, or as a couple. Or
and your child, tell me, is this your child that lives with you?
Mm-hmm.
The child that lives with you, is it your child?
I'm not sure whether I just feel there's a child. I can't see one.
That's perfect. The feeling is the same as seeing, okay? So, what is this child?
It's definitely our child, yeah. But so I can't see it. I can't see a physical.
That's fine.
Child.
And how do you communicate between you and your wife, the woman you live with?
Well, we can speak, talk, in
Yeah.
our own language. I don't know what language, whether it's English or. But we communicate, and there doesn't seem to be too much need to communicate.
Yeah.
Too much. We communicate, and that's enough.
Do you have any other jewelry or ornaments on you?
Yeah, I've got a bracelet of some description. I think it's just a thick band of leather.
And where do you wear that?
It's on my right wrist. I don't know what it's for.
Well, connecting to it now, the information is coming through as a knowing or as an image. As you talk, the information is coming through to you now as you talk and as you breathe. So, tell me, what does this bracelet signify? Connect with it now. And you will know instantaneously its signification.
Well, where I'm living?
No, the bracelet.
Oh, the bracelet?
Yeah.
I think it was given to me by someone else.
Let's connect with that someone else.
I think it's someone outside, a friend or someone else. It wasn't the woman I'm with that gave it to me. I think it's an older person. And it's probably belonged to them before.
It's probably what, sorry?
It probably belonged to them.
Yeah.
And they gave it to me, an elder person.
And this elder person, let's connect to that elder person now.
I just see an elderly man with grey hair.
Yeah.
Long grey hair. And I think he's passed on now.
Yeah.
But he gave it to me.
Why did he give it to you? Look at the moment when he gave it to you.
I think it's also for protection. And he was near his passing when he gave it to me.
Yeah.
He wanted me to have it because it protected him through his life.
Okay.
And his wife had passed quite a long time before that, so he was alone. And he gave me the bracelet. I don't know whether the woman I'm with was his daughter or I don't know.
And how did you feel when he gave you the bracelet?
I was very, very moved and very humble, really.
Yeah.
He was obviously a very wise person. And he gave a lot without needing to say anything, really. Not much.
Let's look at if you're carrying anything on you. You carrying anything on you?
No, I don't think I'm actually carrying anything. Maybe I've got a stick or a staff or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a weapon, I don't know.
Let's have a look at it closer. How do you hold this?
Just hold it upright. But I hold it in the middle, not like a walking stick.
Yeah.
It's longer. So maybe it is a weapon, maybe.
Well, as we connect to it even more, information continues to download.
Yeah.
See yourself with this stick and tell me what you use it for.
Yeah, it is a weapon. It's for hunting, I think. So, yeah, I think it's got a stone tip on it, something. But only a crude stone tip. The point.
Yeah. Is that at the top where you hold it, or at
No,
the bottom?
it's at the bottom. So I think this must be a spear, I think. Or something like that.
Does it have any other uses? Connect with it. And the
No,
information.
I think maybe I've used it in the water when I've been in a boat or something
Yeah.
to push me along. I think maybe I've used it for that. So it's a multi-use.
Yeah.
Multi-use spear. Yeah, I can see where I'm living must be near a river, I think.
Is it something you carry with you a lot of the time?
What, the spear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a multi-use thing. It's made of wood.
I'd like you to think of a moment when you're eating a meal now.
A moment?
When you're eating.
Have
a look at what you're eating. You talked to me about a fire.
Yeah, got a fire. And I haven't got any utensils, I don't think. I eat eating meat and I put it on short sticks which I put into the ground which lean over the fire with the meat on the tips of the wood. And then I can just pull the wood out, turn it round, turn the meat round. Very simple.
And as you're eating, is there anyone else around you?
Just the lady I'm with.
Yeah.
She's there. I still get a feeling of a child, but I can't see a child.
That's alright. Seeing is knowing.
Okay.
So just trust everything that comes through. You're doing wonderful.
And I think there's a dog or something around. I can't see. Yeah, there's long haired, woolly thing.
Yeah, like a dog.
Yeah, some sort of dog.
What other sort of animals are around?
There seems to be birds as well, packing about.
Yeah, what sort of birds? Can you describe them to me a little bit?
Just little birds, but more like, I don't know, partridges or quail or pecking around. They don't seem to be worried about humans.
Yeah.
They seem just tame. I'm not going to harm them, they're too small to eat. I can't, I don't think I've ever eaten any birds. Just meat and wild plants and things like that, which I know pretty well. I know what to eat. I know what's good and bad. As far as that's concerned.
Do you know what you do in your life for work?
I don't work as far as I'm just living.
Yeah.
So I need to find food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just living from day to day. I don't have a job.
No. Is there anything you like to do? So you do hunting?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I hunt, I walk. I just enjoy where I'm being, where I am.
Yeah.
I don't really need any more.
Uh-huh.
It's not necessary.
And with the lady you're with?
She's the same.
Yeah.
And there's a very strong bond between us.
Mm.
And that's why, as I think I said earlier, you don't need to talk that much, although we do, especially in the evening, we talk long, deep into the night, just talk quietly.
Are there other people who live nearby?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Well, there must be, because the old man. I think we're living by, must be near this river as well. I can see other little buildings now.
Ah.
Other little huts and gathering. We're a little bit on the outside of it.
And what is your role in your group of people?
I feel that people do look up to me for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe the old man was the head man.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm his son, I don't know.
Uh-huh. And as a head man, what does that entail? Have a look at.
Well, I think people ask me if their daughters or sons can marry each other. They ask if when's the right time to go hunting.
Yeah. How do you know the right time to go hunting?
I think that's to do with the season and with the moon.
Yeah.
I think when it's easier to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got to respect what you're hunting as well, of course.
Yeah. But tell me about the respect you and your tribe adhere to.
Well, I think in the tribes there's a natural respect for me, I think, for some reason.
But talking about you and your group, your tribe, where you are now, what is your belief with the animals and the hunting? You say you watch the moon, do you, to know when it's a good time?
But I mean, when you hunt animals, you have to. It's almost if you ask them or tell them before you kill them that you ask them to forgive you and understand, but also tell them that you need to kill them so that you can carry on living, and they'll understand that.
And tell me, the people who come to you, they ask if they can get married as well?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And how do you decide that? Watch yourself doing that. How does that...
I think it depends which families they come from.
Mm-hmm.
Which family can marry into another family.
Okay.
But it's quite easy.
Yeah.
And it's respected. Once they know, once they've been told, there's no question whether, if I said no, then that's the end of it. They wouldn't question it.
What other decisions do you make for your people?
If we have to move, sometimes we have to move. And that's with the seasons, or if the game seems to have moved on, we move on. So I suppose we don't grow anything, we just eat what's growing naturally around us, so we don't need to stay in one place. So we move around, which is lovely, so you can spend the time by a river, or you spend the time higher up in the mountains, in a little clearing somewhere.
And you and your people,
Mm.
how do you get along together, all of you?
Yeah, no, we get along. Obviously, sometimes there's little squabbles.
Mm-hmm. And how do you resolve those squabbles when they arise?
Well, they don't normally last very long. And if there is a serious squabble, I have to ask them to leave for a day or 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
as if they have to go and, it's almost like cleansing themselves,
Mm-hmm.
go away and then come back when they feel better.
And what does it entail, this cleansing process?
It just, they mustn't eat,
Yeah.
so they don't eat for a day or 2 days, whatever I tell them, how long to be away.
Mm-hmm.
They mustn't eat, and they probably won't sleep much anyway, but as little sleep as possible is important
Mm-hmm.
as
Why?
well.
Why is that important?
I think it lets too much sleep sometimes can make you almost inactive, or you become drowsy, not drowsy, you become lethargic, and sometimes if you don't sleep for a long period, that can have the opposite effect.
And not eating, what does that do for the people when you send them away?
It's a cleansing, cleanses the body physically.
Mm-hmm.
So it lets the organs rest.
Yeah.
All the organs in the body rest, and mentally as does you go. It's just like a thorough cleansing, like it's being washed through, but with energy, not with liquid and like that. So, but you have to do it for the period that you've been coming.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on what you've done, and then you have to do it.
And what does this cleansing process do for the person who's been sent away?
Well, it does what it says. It cleanses them, but mentally as well as physically.
Okay, so they can see clearer.
They can see clearer, but they can also, they're more receptive
Yeah.
to everything around them, whether it be animals or the people when they come back. They're more receptive. We can communicate with the animals and whatever without talking to them anyway.
Oh, tell me how that goes about when you communicate with the animals. Watch yourself doing that now.
It's just a feeling,
Yeah.
and also when you look at animals and they look at you, again, it's the energy, and energy goes between you,
Yeah.
which they can understand and you can understand. It's not a thought process.
Mm-hmm.
It's higher, it's beyond thought. It's a feeling, it's a sense. It's like a sense over and above 6 senses. It's like another sense, really.
It's wonderful to have that between you all.
Mm.
I'd like you to leave that scene now. Now leave that scene and let's move forward to an important day. Another day in this life we are watching. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to another important day in this life we are watching. What is happening now? And what do you sense and see?
This is a totally different life. Well, it's this life which I'm seeing again, an important day which happened all the time.
Which life, sorry?
The life I'm in now. I've come back to that one now. So
Okay, let's have a look at it.
I don't know why.
Let's have a look. There's a reason for everything. What is it you're seeing?
It's just I'm seeing my cousin, who I mentioned earlier. He was a dwarf, a very good friend. I went to school with him.
Mm-hmm. What is his name?
David.
Okay, and what is happening on this day?
We're just going fishing. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about it.
It's,
They were going fishing. He's in his wheelchair, or he had a little buggy, a motor buggy, which he used to get around in because he couldn't walk. And we're just sitting I'm standing by the lake, and he's just leaning on his handlebars of his buggy,
yeah.
smiling, as if he had 2 dogs.
Are his 2 dogs there with you both?
He had 2 dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
And and that seems to be sliding away now.
Okay, we can connect with that again. Is David...
No, just...
Is he still alive in this lifetime?
No.
No, he isn't. Let's connect with him now. Okay, so you're both fishing? Okay. And he's leaning over. And you're sitting where?
I'm just standing, looking at the water.
Yeah.
Looking at my rod.
Connect with him now. And he can communicate to you.
I hear him chuckling. He's got a lovely laugh.
Yeah.
Always happy.
What's he saying now? Repeat everything that's coming through.
What's he saying?
Yeah.
He's saying, what is going on? That's just a little silly saying we had between us.
Yeah.
We used to laugh about it. Yeah, dear David. He had such a difficult life, and he just laughed and laughed all the time. Always felt sorry for other people.
Yeah. Why did he feel sorry for other people?
Well, he never felt sorry for himself.
Yeah.
Always looked at other people who were worse off than himself.
Yeah.
And tried to help them. A lot of fun with him.
Contact with him. Connect with him now. And hear what he's trying to tell you now.
As I say, he's just chuckling and saying it's okay. And he's alright.
Yeah. Ask him what he'd like to tell you about you and your life now. What advice would he like to give you now?
He's just saying, don't worry, you'll get through this period. Laughing.
Ask him what this period is that you're going through.
It's just saying you're thinking too much, Johnny. You think too much. You should let it all go. Let things go more. Which I did. Well, he died. I can't remember, a few years ago now. But he's a very dear friend.
Ask him.
He's just saying, let go more. Get back. Not go back to how you were, but you didn't worry so much in those days when we used to go fishing.
Yeah, ask him what you can change in your life today. What does he suggest?
Yeah, he's just saying that again. He's saying, just don't be so introspective. Just let it go. It's fine. You're the same. You are the same as you were, but you're just cluttering yourself up mentally with things you shouldn't do.
Ask him why you've been doing that.
Yeah, he's probably saying I should spend more time with people, maybe, and laugh more, because I've got a good sense of humour.
Yeah.
And I can give that to other people with humour and laughter and stuff.
That's a wonderful gift, humour. Yeah. Has he got a joke he'd like to share with you now? Has he got a joke he'd like to share now? Ask him what a joke, if he's got a joke.
He didn't tell jokes, he just laughed.
He just laughed. Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to wind him up, but nicely, which he used to like, rather than feel sorry for him,
That's very courageous and lovely.
Wind him up all the time.
Yeah. So he thinks you need to, so you need to see people more and laugh more.
Yeah. Well, he was an inspiration to be with.
Yeah.
He brought it out with everyone who was around him.
Ask him if he's around you often now these days. Is he around you often?
Yeah. Yeah, he is. And I I do think about him a lot, and he should say, I must realise, he's saying I must realise it. He's there, he's not a long way away, he's almost within me, rather than he's there all the time.
Ask him if you knew each other in another existence or another lifetime.
Ask him if...
Ask him if you knew each other in another lifetime or another existence.
I think we did.
Yeah. Who were you in this other lifetime together?
Obviously, don't know, it looks like sort of, all I can see is soldiers, but medieval soldiers.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, just let the information come through. You can ask him as well to give the information. What was that life like between you? What does he have to say about that?
I don't know, it looks pretty rough.
Yeah.
For a hard life, I think.
Yeah. And what were you both as people?
Well, all I can really see is, I say, soldiers close up. I can't see from a distance, really.
That's perfect. You're doing really well.
Right.
Ask him what happened at the end of that life as soldiers together.
Yeah, I can just see pretty unpleasant scenes, really.
Okay.
Fighting and whatever.
Okay. So ask David, were you soldiers together in this medieval time? Yeah.
And I think we came to an untimely end, I think. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's all a bit hazy.
How did you get along in that life? Ask him.
I can see laughter there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was, I'd say, normal size. He was a normal man. Normal sized man.
Yeah.
As opposed to a dwarf.
I'd like you.
Yeah. I just see laughing.
I'd like you to connect to his laughter now and feel his love. And feel your heart open. And all your emotions. And know that this love of this person, this soul is always with you. That he always wants the best for you.
I can feel that.
Ask him if he can, in the future from now on, bring opportunities and new people towards you.
If he can.
Yeah, can he help energetically with that to bring through new people, new situations that will bring you joy and laughter?
Yeah, he can, but he's saying it's up to me as well to open up a bit more.
Okay, ask him what you need to do to open up more.
And he's just saying, just be as you were.
Yeah.
Well, be as you are, in fact. But if you're not meeting that many people, then you're not going to be in that situation.
That's understandable.
But he's also saying it's okay because you always were a bit of a solitaire.
Yeah.
He's saying that's okay.
It's okay, but it's a good idea to meet some more people and have fun.
Well, yeah. He's just saying don't lose your humour, but you never will.
That's wonderful. Is there anything he'd like to say before we say goodbye to him? One last thing? Or anything more?
No, he's just laughing.
Okay.
Chuckling.
That's wonderful. Okay. So let's go back now to the life in which you were a chief. You're living with this lady and your child. And you're chief of this tribe. You live peacefully. You all communicate easily and in harmony. And we are now at another important day in this life later on.
In the life of this lady?
Yeah, as a chief. You're the chief of this very peaceful tribe. You communicate with animals. They communicate with you. You all live in harmony with nature. You hunt. You live in this hut. And let's move forward to see what happens later on in that life. So we've now moved forward to another important day in that life. We are now there, visiting another moment.
Yeah, I think it's quite unpleasant, I think, where people people encroaching on where we are, or they come and they want to get rid of us, or they want to fight with us, or they want
Okay, what are these people like? Can you tell me what they look like?
to, yeah, like bearded, long haired, most of them, fair skin, yeah, and pretty crude sort of people.
And what do they want from you all? They want to...
They don't want anything from us. Basically they don't want us around.
And what do they want to take? Your land? The place where you're living? Or have a look?
They just... Well, we're putting up some resistance.
Yeah.
Because we don't like what they're doing, or what they're... They just haven't got any totally unsympathetic people to everything around them.
So what are you doing? Are you outside somewhere or inside somewhere?
No, we're outside.
Yeah.
Outside by this river.
And who's outside by the river? There's yourself?
We all are. We're all are.
All of you. And what are you all doing there?
Well, we're just trying to stop these people. They're coming across the river.
They're coming across the river. And how are you trying to stop them?
Well, we don't really know what to expect. Why they're coming. But as soon as they arrive, they're violent.
Yeah, how are they violent? What are they... Tell me what they're dressed like.
They just got sort of... Some have got uniforms on. But some have got just furs around them, but they've got guns and all sorts of things with them. They've got horse and carts with them. And they're just like a tide just sweeping through us.
Okay, so what are they doing? You can watch as an observer. You'll have no physical sensation. You can watch the scene as an observer. Tell me what's happening as they come through. How do they react to all of you?
They're just destroying our huts and everything. Shouting, yelling. You can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
And some of the women are screaming, running away. They're just getting knocked over. It's just horrible, the whole thing.
Okay, and how are you?
Well, I'm trying to pull some of these men off their horses and knock them to the ground, because they've been harming and killing our people.
Yeah.
That's all I can do, is just a reaction.
So you're doing your best to stop them.
So it's just a reaction, I'm not thinking about it, that's all I can do.
Yeah. So let's see what happens afterwards. We've now moved forward.
I just think that's the end of us, I think.
What's happened to you? Let's have a look.
I'm trampled by a horse.
You're trampled by a horse. And where on your body have you been trampled?
I'm just rolled over and over and over.
Okay.
Trampled, and I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all fizzled out.
Okay, now you have left your body. You have left your body. Can you see it behind you? Now that you're moving up, up, up. Can you see your body you've just left behind you? Yeah. Describe what you see and feel. Describe what you see and what you feel.
It's very... it's a bloody mess, my body.
Yeah.
It's been trampled. You hardly recognise the head.
Now whatever has happened and you are on the other side of it. From this position you can look back at the entire life and see it from a different angle and perspective. Each life has a lesson and a purpose. When you, the chief of your tribe, look back on your life, what did you learn from it? You, the soul.
I think I learned more from the animals and things around me. That's where I got my learning from. And that, like I said earlier, it's a sense which passes between. And from not only animals but from trees and everything. They've got great wisdom, trees and plants. They've all got feelings and senses as we have, but we just can't recognise it nowadays.
And what do you think was the purpose of that lifetime? I'm speaking to the soul of the chief, which is
sometimes
all
I
of
feel that We were there. People could learn from us, but they didn't.
Yeah, so what were they supposed to learn?
They're supposed to learn to respect and be in contact with all around them. All everything's living beings.
And what was your feeling as the chief when all this happened?
I think it happened too suddenly.
Yeah. And
I didn't feel, I just reacted.
Okay. Now repeat after me. I claim all the wisdom.
I claim all the wisdom
That my superconscious is showing me here.
that my superconscious is showing me here.
In accordance.
With
divine right timing.
With this divine right timing.
I release any energy from here.
I'm sorry?
I release any energy from here.
I release any energy from here
that no longer serves me.
That no longer serves me.
In accordance.
With
divine right timing.
With divine right timing.
Okay, I'd like you to take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, all the sadness of what you lived through in that life is leaving all the cells of your body. All the sadness, the sense of injustice is leaving all the cells of your body and your aura. And once all is left, all this sadness and sense of injustice, you will see a big black cloud going up through the sky. And tell me when you sense this big black cloud.
Yeah.
Okay, and now the light of your superconscious of Source, which is filled with love, compassion, healing and wisdom, is welcoming this black cloud. It is welcoming this black cloud and now transforming this black cloud into love, to compassion, healing and wisdom. And when that has been done, tell me.
Yes.
Okay.
Done.
And now this beautiful light of the Source, of the superconscious, filled with love, compassion, wisdom, and healing, is filling all the cells of your body from head to toe and your aura. Each cell is filled with love, compassion, wisdom, and understanding for all that was lived through, for all that happened, because all justice is divine and has its place in the bigger picture. And when you feel all of that is in place, tell me. Okay, now I'd like you to continue to move up. You are moving up and up and up. You are in the place between lives. You are continuing to move up, up, up. And as you move up, you may sense a presence around you. Tell me what you were seeing, what you're feeling.
Warmth.
Yeah.
Just feel warmth and totally at ease.
Wonderful. Feel this warmth and ease in all the cells of your body. As you breathe.
I feel my body hasn't really got any bounds.
Yeah.
It's not enclosed.
Yeah.
It just spreads freely.
That's wonderful, and this feeling will stay with you from today and now on. You will feel this beautiful power, this unlimitedness that is you, that has always been you and always will be you. And there is now a presence coming towards you, and this presence is your guardian angel who came with you when you were born into this life and will stay with you until the end of the life as John on earth. Tell me what you are feeling from this presence? Does it feel masculine or feminine, this energy?
Doesn't feel masculine or feminine, it's just energy.
Yeah.
Just nice energy.
What does it look like? This energy, your guardian angel.
It's just a sort of very soft, light. It's just swirling around a little bit.
Yeah.
But nicely.
Ask this energy, what is the name they can give you, so you can call upon them when you need their help.
Beth comes to my mind.
Beth. And ask Beth how to contact.
How to contact her?
Yeah, how to contact her when you need her help. I'm calling her a her because of the name that's been given.
Just saying whenever.
Okay.
Whenever I want.
Ask her what her message is for you today.
She's also saying just to try and let go all negative and silly thoughts. Just let go of it. It's just rather than acting like a magnet and attracting negative thoughts. Change it and just let them all fall away. Drop.
Can she explain why you've been doing that? Because an understanding that will help let it go very easily, won't it? Ask her.
She's just saying something to do thinking I'm protecting myself, whereas I'm doing the absolute opposite, really.
Oh, protecting yourself from what?
Just fear or just anything which is negative.
Ask her what your fear is.
Probably just saying the fear of the end or death or things like that, which I don't think I'm really afraid of. Really.
Okay, and she's saying you've got a fear of death. Ask her if that comes from this life or another past life.
She's saying that if I'm afraid of death, which I said I don't think I am, it comes from this life, not in past lives. I haven't been afraid.
Yeah.
And for some reason
Okay.
It's probably, maybe it's not death. It's just fear, which is just fear, not necessarily all anything.
Okay, but I'm not talking to John now. I'm talking to Beth and to the higher self. Where does this fear of death come from in his present life?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
What does Beth say? Because we're talking to Beth, we're not talking to John. So the body of John only needs to repeat the information that's coming through. What is Beth saying to that?
She's just saying nothing really coming through.
Ask her, is it from childhood or an event of something that happened? What is she saying?
She's saying it probably comes from religion.
From religion?
I don't know why.
Okay, it's alright, we'll find out. And ask her this connection with religion. Is that from another life as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's from the medieval times as well.
Yeah.
Probably, I think when I was a soldier, it's probably fighting in the Crusades or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe against the Cathars or something like that, which is obviously religion.
Uh-huh. Ask Beth if it would be a good idea we visit that life today.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Does she agree to take us to visit this life now? Okay. And once we've arrived in this life, let me know.
Yeah, let me see some of it.
Look at
Just see a little village where I'm living.
And look at yourself. Do you feel masculine or feminine?
Yeah, masculine.
Do you feel young or old?
Yeah, I'm young. I was going back to when I was a soldier. I was seeing.
So you're a soldier? Can you tell me how you're dressed, please?
Yeah, I've got leather, thick leather things on my chest. And I can see armour, but I'm not wearing it.
Yeah. Have you got anything on your feet?
Boots, leather boots. Thick leather boots. Quite crude. Yeah. And I haven't got I've got like a tunic on or something. Not trousers. Tunic. Sort of long, wildish hair. Beard, I think. Yeah, I've got a beard. And I seem to be quite aggressive for some reason.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's probably because I'm in the army. I've been told I've got to go and fight people.
And does your body feel healthy?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Are you wearing any ornaments or jewelry?
No, I'm not.
Are you carrying anything with you?
No, I've got a sword on my side, but I haven't got anything else. I've got a big sword, heavy sword. But I've also got a shield. Yeah, I've got a little round shield, not very big.
Yeah.
Which goes on my forearm, not very big. It's got sort of semi-spheres on it, which come out protruding from it. It's not a very big shield.
Yeah. Are there other people around you?
Yeah, there's a lot of people around me, but they're all other soldiers.
Like yourself?
Yeah.
And
yeah, I think we seem to be marching or walking up hills.
Have a look at where you are. Where are you marching to?
Yeah, we're heading towards a castle or chateau or something. Yeah.
Tell me about your aggressivity. You say you're aggressive. Connect with that.
I think I'm aggressive because everyone around me is aggressive.
And how are you aggressive? In what way?
I'm aggressive because I'm in an army and I've been sent to fight.
Yeah, and who is it you've been sent to fight?
Who?
Yeah.
I think it's the Cathars.
Yeah. You've been sent to fight the Cathars.
Oh yeah, that comes to my mind.
Okay, perfect. And tell me what happens as you're marching up. How are
We're just marching and shouting, and we're all trying to evoke aggression amongst ourselves, so that we're ready for the fight or ready to kill people.
Are you numerous in your group of soldiers?
Are
you many soldiers in your
a lot.
group? Okay.
A few hundred, yeah.
A few hundred.
Making a lot of noise, a few horses, people on horseback.
And do you see any of the Cathars there as you're walking up?
No, they're hidden in the castle.
Yeah.
But that's where we're going, and they're obviously in there. We can't see them. There aren't many of them either. So we know. I think before we've arrived, they've been laid to siege. So
They've been besieged before?
they've been laid to siege.
Laid to siege, sorry, yes.
So they won't be.
It's not the first time this has happened to them.
No, they won't be very strong.
No. Okay, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, we go up. We've got ladders with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we just tall ladders we put against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got tree trunks, which we use to try and batter the door down.
Mm-hmm.
Which we do before we need to use the ladders.
Yeah.
And then we just stream in.
Mm.
And it was this horrible sort of slaughter.
Yeah. And how do you feel, you the soldier, as you're doing this with the others?
At the end of it, I just feel physically sick.
You feel physically
horrible.
sick? Yeah.
But a lot of the other people around me, they're shouting and yelling and happy. Not happy, but they're happy because they've killed everyone, done what they've been told.
And you're not feeling very good
No,
about it?
I walk away from it.
Tell me about your life before becoming a soldier. Have a look at where
I was
you
just a
live.
little boy. I remember being a little boy, living also near a little stream. I had a brother, I think.
Yeah, how did you both live?
I used to go fishing in the stream,
Yeah.
which was, just very clean and clear, tiny little stream. We used to catch fish in it. Little fish. We used to catch them with our hands sometimes.
Yeah, and how did you live? Look at the house where you both lived.
Well, we just had little stone houses. We were living in a little stone house. Very small, open fire. Just a one-room little house, cottage or whatever.
Other people living with you?
Yeah, parents, father.
Tell me about your parents.
I think my father made shoes or something. Don't know. Well, it was leather anyway.
Yeah. What did
My
you...
mother just looked after us. Did the washing, gathered vegetables, wild plants.
How do you get along, all of you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we got on well. It was hard. We went to, I remember we used to go to sleep very early in the evening. Get up when it was light. And I can't remember why I became a soldier when I got older.
Well, we'll find out. What do you do most of your time?
We used to play in the meadows,
Yeah.
fish, play. We used to play at soldiers with little wooden swords. And very happy, very happy. It's just in a small village, quite a few people around.
Yeah.
Well, there's a communal outlet, I think, where everyone used to cook. I used to cook on it.
All of you cooked on it in the village?
Yeah, it was a sort of little, like a stone oven or something.
And how did you all get along together in the village?
Okay, everyone seemed to be getting on well.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything like we wanted from anyone else. So no competition or anything.
Well, let's move forward to the day now where you decide or where you discover to become a soldier. How does that happen? How did it happen?
I think I was made.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me how that... Let's have a look at that day now.
If people came, and anyone over a certain age or who was big enough, strong enough, they just took us away.
And how did you feel when they took you away?
Well, I begged my parents to stop them.
Uh-huh.
Although I was in my teens, I was quite a big man, young man.
What did your parents say?
Well, they couldn't. They just told. They even hit, I think, kicked. And we were just taken away. Anyone who's big enough.
Yeah.
Taken away.
And your brother?
Yeah, he was 1 year younger than me, I think. He came as well.
Okay.
We were taken to some big walled-in place
Uh-huh.
where we had to we had to put on other clothes. And we were trained and we were taught how to fight each other.
Yeah.
Which is all very unpleasant.
Yeah.
And we also taught more and more that the people where we were going, they were evil people, we had to get rid of them.
How did you and your brother feel about that?
My brother seemed to found it easier to accept, I think, than me.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually I didn't really accept it, but I had to. I either had a choice of being killed myself or going on with it.
Yeah.
Being a soldier, so... But that was the first battle I fought in.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the last one. I can't remember why, whether I ran away or...
We'll find out. Was your brother with you? Let's have a look at that scene where you've attacked the castle, all of you, and everyone's been destroyed.
Everyone's
been killed, you were saying?
My brother's not there, I don't know why.
Well, let's connect with your brother and find out what happened to him. Why he wasn't there.
No, he went in a different group of soldiers.
Okay.
Somewhere else.
Okay.
So I don't know what happened to him.
Okay, let's look at the moment now. You were saying when you were feeling sick, other people are rejoicing. And what do you do? Let's have a look.
I remember just walking away down the hill. And I think there's some other people walking away, 2 or 3 other people.
Mm-hmm.
Not with me, but they were walking away.
Yeah.
And I just walked away, and I walked into a wood.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
And I think I just lay down and I was sick. I just wept.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what I did do that. Some people found me. I must have been left for dead because I didn't see the soldiers anymore.
Okay, so you were in the wood, you forgot where you were, you said?
I didn't know where I was.
Yeah, and some people came and found you.
Yeah, I think I've been hit on the head, so I had blood on me.
Okay, who hit you on the head? Let's have a look just before it happened.
That was when we went into the castle.
Yes, I understand, so you were hit on the head.
Someone hit me, I don't know whether it's another soldier or something hit me, maybe it's a stone being thrown.
Right, okay, so you lost consciousness in the wood and you were woken up.
Well, I didn't lose consciousness, no, I just fell down,
fell down and
wept and just
slept.
Just felt awful.
Sorry, yeah, that's okay. So let's have a look at the people who have found you. What do they do when they find you?
I think there's two men found me. And they must have been out hunting or something.
Yeah.
And they got me up and I could walk and they took me back. They lived in 2 or 3 little houses somewhere. With some families, they had families.
Was this near the castle that you attacked?
No, the castle, it wasn't in, you couldn't see the castle.
Mm-hmm.
From there, no, it was through the wood quite a long way.
Mm.
And they knew where they were going, obviously.
And what are they like, these people who've
Very gentle, very nice people.
Yeah.
Gentle. I think maybe they were Cathars as well.
Yeah.
Who weren't in the castle.
So when they find you and they take you somewhere else, what happens to you afterwards?
When they took me.
Yeah, when they found you.
Yeah, they took me back to where they lived.
Uh-huh.
I ended up staying there actually.
Yeah. Did they know you were a soldier?
Yeah.
What did they think about that?
They realised that I wasn't a soldier.
Yeah.
I was in a soldier's uniform, but I wasn't a soldier. and the person that I was. So they realised that I wasn't fighting against them because I wanted to, or killing them because I wanted to. And I probably accepted how they were, being Cathars.
How do you live with them afterwards? How do you live with them afterwards? How does that go? Let's have a look.
I just remember going from village to village, and maybe I was converted to be a Cathar, or I don't think I was far off being.
You left your army.
Being a Cathar anyway.
You left your army then?
Yeah. I never saw the army again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I went from village to village. I'm not sure what I was doing.
What did you... Let's have a look now. We can now see what you were doing in these villages. The images
I think I was converting people in the villages to be Cathars.
Yeah. What were you saying to these people?
I was just telling them what it was to be Cathars, a very simple life.
And what does that entail, this simple life of being Cathars?
We believed in, again, everything is connected, so you mustn't harm anything.
Yeah.
And also women and men are the same. There's no hierarchy of men being, or patriarchy, or men and women were the same, although there weren't that many women who reached the high orders of Cathars.
What were the higher order of Cathars?
They were called, I can't remember what they were called.
Okay. See what happens for you later. We're now leaving that scene. We're now going to the last day of your life, in this life with the Cathars that we are looking at. We have now gone forward to the last day of your life in that lifetime we are watching.
They were all killed.
Okay, what happened? What were you doing?
We were in a village and the soldiers came and killed us.
Yeah.
It seemed as I started as a soldier and ended up being killed by the soldiers.
Yeah.
So
you were killed how? Let's have a look at how your body was killed.
I was just battered around the head.
Okay, battered around the head, okay.
Yeah, I think with something on a pole, on a stick or something. There weren't many of us, we were just in another small village.
Okay. And now I'd like you to look at the moment when you've left your body. Can you see your body behind you? Now you've left it. Yeah. Now whatever has happened and you're on the other side of it. From this position you can look back at the entire life and see it from a different angle and a different perspective. Each life has a lesson and a purpose. When you look back on your life, what did you learn from it? You, the soldier, who became a Cathar.
I learned that every single person has good in them, and the evil is probably superficial.
Yeah. And what do you think was the purpose of that lifetime?
To never forget that, and never to let evil take me over, or take anyone over.
Okay.
Really. And it is possible to stop that.
Yes. Now repeat after me. I claim all the wisdom that my superconscious is showing me here.
I claim all the wisdom that my superconsciousness is showing me here.
In accordance with my divine right timing.
In accordance with my right timing.
I release any energy from here that no longer serves me.
I release any energy which no longer serves me.
In accordance with divine right timing.
In accordance with divine right timing.
Okay. Now take a deep, deep breath, and as you breathe, take a deep, deep breath. And as you breathe out all the trauma of this life we just visited, all the trauma, physically, emotionally, leave all the cells of your body. The trauma you felt in your heart and in your mind, and the physical trauma you felt on your head when you were killed. All of it, all the trauma, all the sadness, all of it is now leaving every cell of your body. And when all that has left, you will see a great big black cloud moving up into the sky to the side, to source. Tell me when you see this big cloud moving up in the sky.
Yeah.
Okay. And now the source, the superconscious, which is filled with light, love and healing and wisdom, is welcoming this black cloud and transforming it into love, into wisdom, into healing and understanding. And let me know when that's been transformed.
Yes.
And now the light of the source of the superconscious is now filling all the cells of the body of John from head to toes and his aura with love, wisdom, healing and understanding. Every cell of the body of John and his aura is filled with love, light, wisdom and healing. And when that's been in place, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I would like to speak to the superconscious of John. Do I have the permission to speak to the superconscious of John now, please?
Yes.
Okay. I respect the power of the superconscious because I know the superconscious takes care of John's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the superconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to John in this lifetime and all the other lifetimes he has ever lived. So I respect the power of the superconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yeah.
I know the superconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for John to see today. You chose to bring the first lifetime in which he was part of a very peaceful tribe, living simply. And in the end, his people were overtaken by another tribe. What were you trying to show him with that lifetime?
But resistance sometimes is futile. Resistance causes more damage than it does good.
What does that particular past life have to do with his life today?
It's shown me in this life. But I think it's shown me that evil or whatever is, although it seems like a formidable power, isn't, and it's very, very vulnerable.
Yeah.
And we can defeat it easily through the right channels, and not necessarily through violence or aggression, or that doesn't normally work.
Yeah.
In the long term.
We then connected with his friend David from Spirit, superconscious. We then connected superconscious with David. Why is it you wanted him to connect with David?
Why did I want to contact David?
Why did you want to connect John with David?
Because I miss him.
Because he misses him. Yeah.
Dear friend.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
In this life.
Was he the brother in the past life we visited afterwards?
Yeah, I think he probably was.
Yeah. I
don't know what happened to him in that life.
Well, I'm now speaking to the superconscious, and the body of John is receiving the information And we can also call in Beth, if she would like to also speak, merging with the superconscious. And I'm now asking Beth, does Beth think that's a good idea to proceed in this way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the body of John only has to repeat the information coming through now. What happened to the brother of the man, the soldier in that past life?
He was killed. He was killed in the battle.
Yeah.
Mm.
And why did you want to show John that past life as a soldier? What were you trying to show him?
Not to get too attached.
Too attached to what?
To anything, really.
Oh, is that why in his current life he had a hard time being attached emotionally?
Probably, yeah.
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 Yeah. So, what do you advise for him today in his life now?
John should just, doesn't matter that he's getting older and whatever, he should just open himself up. He's wandering around like he's got a protective shield around him all the time.
Yeah.
And he should just let that drop. He's protected, he doesn't need a shield.
Because those two past lives we visited, they each ended in losing his loved ones. The people he cared about.
Yeah.
So, can you now lift that trauma so that he opens his heart from now on and trusts to meet and care about other people without fear of loss and death?
Yeah, I think it should have facilitated him to be able to see now that he is open all the time, but he doesn't realise it.
Yeah, he's very
And
connected.
the shield he's put around is just a mental shield. It's not. He should let that go from his mind.
Can you take that away now for him energetically, please? Can you take that?
Yeah, I'll take that away.
Thank you. And when you've done that, let us know.
Yeah, it's gone.
So this fear of death, did that also come from these lives we visited?
Yeah, I think he got muddled up. It wasn't the fear of death, it was just fear of being hurt mentally and emotionally, I think, probably.
Yeah, because
fear of
death equal losing the people he loved. So it was all connected, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
How can he recognize his logical mind for what it is? What do you suggest to him?
He's got to try and realise, see, maybe he can see it, his logical mind reflected in other people, not his mind, but see their logical mind at work. Then he'll be able to realise when his is working, or when his logical mind's taking over or whatever. He should be able to see it by looking at other people.
Will he, from today, with the healing information you've given him, be open to his heart and his intuition from now on?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So it's important he stays connected to the heart always, isn't it?
He can't not be connected to his heart.
What is his life purpose?
His life purpose is to be full of joy, because if he's not, then he's missing the point, basically.
Yeah.
He has to be full of joy, and then it'll be like a light to anyone else around him, but to everything around him. And that's his purpose.
What would you suggest to him for bringing more joy into his life?
It goes back to letting down his protective shield he's put around him.
Yeah.
So that he can receive joy from other people and other things.
Mm.
So it works both ways, it's a two-way thing.
And he's always had an interest in spiritual teachings and spiritual beings.
Mm.
And he'd like to know why he hadn't opened himself up to it before as much.
This is the same. It goes back to his protective shield. He's always had this fear of maybe the unknown, or taking a step forward, or in some ways, although he's always, in another way, he's always been going forward, but it goes back to this protective shield he's seemed to put around himself.
And that's now gone, so he's now free to really open up and laugh and meet people and just be joyful in the moment.
Yeah, it's all gone, his protective shield.
And when does emotional love move to unconditional love?
It comes back to the same thing. When he lets down his protective shield. He doesn't. Emotional love is very nice, I think. And unconditional love is just. I think he's probably realised it, or has loved unconditionally, but only little bits. I think it will come now that his shield's dropped.
And it's very interesting. He also asked on his question if one should realise that everything is impermanent and therefore not get too attached to anything or any person. And I think you've already answered that question, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so.
That he can love and get attached to people and know that that love is always with him. Like the love of David.
Yeah, he knows that now.
And if he wants to have contact with David, what do you suggest he does to have this contact?
I think he can just think about him and he'll know that David's there.
It's wonderful.
Be open to it.
Well, we're very blessed to have had David come today, and all of you to be here, super conscious, and all the other beings. Here's another question. As one progresses through different lives, can karma become heavier?
Well, I don't think, for looking at John's different lives, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. What's interesting is why he asked that question. Why did he ask that question, super conscious?
Probably goes back to fear as well. He's worried about in his next life if he's going to have a heavier weight on his shoulders than he's got now of karma.
So he needs to realise he's a really special, beautiful person, and he's doing his wonderful life as he is. He just needs to have more joy coming in and let himself enjoy people, and to know he's doing a wonderful job. Yeah? Would you say? And okay, so I think you've answered the following question as well, but just in case you have any other information, he's asked on his list why it was difficult for him to let go of bad habits and thoughts. Why was that so difficult for him before?
He just wasn't letting the positive. I think that goes back again to his protection business. And putting his protection up was sometimes stopping the positive energy coming in, so that he was worried about his negative thoughts and bad habits and whatever.
Is this why he also used to pull back in relationships when the other person showed
Yeah,
positive
definitely.
emotions.
Yeah.
Is he now free of that, so he can meet other people and have other relationships?
Yeah. I think so.
That's wonderful. So we saw at the beginning of the life in the tribe he was in, there was this beautiful green energy around him. Can you tell us what that beautiful green energy of him, what that was and why that was shown as well?
Well, green energy is love. It comes from the heart chakra. So,
Okay.
so it's just love all around him. So.
Yes. Oh, that's just absolutely wonderful. So he asked about opening up and letting the barriers fall. And you've done a healing for that, and we thank you. Can you now connect him to this green energy so that it stays with him always?
Yeah.
And can you also activate his hands for future healing?
Yeah.
And his joy?
Yes.
And his wisdom that he shares with people and
Mm-hmm.
in his interactions from now on?
Yeah.
And let us know when you've done that.
Yeah, that's done.
Okay. Is it possible to heal past relationships with people who've passed away, he asks?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The same as in this life.
Mm-hmm.
There's no difference.
And are there close friends in his life today that he's known in past lives? In addition to, we saw David, who was his brother.
Yeah. Yeah, all friends in this life he's been with and friends with in past lives.
Okay, he asks if there's anything he should stop doing to let other doors open in his work.
No, I think the work he does now is okay because he's not doing it full time. It gives him plenty of time to do other stuff.
So it's good that he continues to do that less often.
Yeah, I think it's okay, yeah.
And
don't get stressed by it.
Yeah, and you've done a wonderful activation for healing in his heart and his hands. About Reiki, can you tell us about him and Reiki?
I think it's a good idea. He should go on to the next stage.
Yeah.
And do it and see. And when he's finished, see how he feels. If he wants to continue to the third stage.
Well, he wanted to. He mentioned a few times to some friends that he wanted to offer a healing, and he said he sort of let it fizzle out. Why did he let it fizzle out?
It wasn't really him. He asked some friends if he could try Reiki on them, and they weren't that interested.
Okay.
So he didn't push it.
So what do you suggest for him to do to find other people he can
Well, I think
practice
he
on?
should just first thing he should just do the second course in Reiki.
Yeah.
And then go from there. He'll know then whether or not to look out for people, or go and find people, or people will probably just appear.
Wonderful. Can you put that in place for him, please?
Mm?
Can you put in place for him?
Mm.
Because David's going to be doing some work. He's promised to do some work. I'm asking you as well, super conscious, for him to meet wonderful new people, wonderful new opportunities for his happiness, and for all that he wants to accomplish in his joy. Can you put that in place for him?
Yeah.
So he's asking about the guardian angel that we have, to know if they return in the next life. How does that work, he asks.
Yeah, it could be his guardian angel, the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on where he goes.
Who decides that?
I think deep down he does.
Yeah, that's what you've said before, super conscious. So leading a solitary life, he asks if that's a good way to live. So what do you think about that? Can he still be solitary as well as opening up to more people?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. And has this healing session today been because it's what he needs at this time?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. And until today, he felt he only scratched the surface of his life. But he knows he's had a very good life. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, he's had a full life. He's travelled a lot. He's done a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I think what he meant by that was the mental, spiritual side of it, really. To dig deeper.
Yeah.
Mentally, rather than get pleasures from the outside, which are fine, but they're not. They'll all fall away when this life ends, but the next one, he'll still have his soul, and that's what he's got to try and look towards.
And it's what he's doing now. He's connecting to his soul. He's always been connected to it. When he chose the family he chose to be born into, why did he choose that family he chose?
He chose that to learn about love, but hopefully, I think he will do now. He's had difficulty over the path.
What did he learn from the family about love?
But you can't do without it, basically. You have to have love.
And how was his life with his family in that respect?
It was emotional love, not unconditional love, which is different, really.
Yeah.
And it's important to have unconditional love, which not many people have, I don't think.
He asks in his next question, we live in the now, that is all there is. Is it constructive to look into the past and the future?
Yeah, I think it's okay, as long as you don't. He mustn't let it affect him. The past is past, but you can always learn from things that you've done in the past. The future probably not so much. It's not as helpful. The past can be helpful.
And today he's got that confirmation, because with everything he's learned today and the healing he's received, I mean, that's helped him no end, hasn't it? Superconscious, we'd now like to connect with the Temple of Healing now with you. Do you agree to take John to the Temple of Healing now?
Yeah.
And when we've arrived, let us know. Okay. Can you describe where we are now? What is this healing temple like?
Yeah, it's this big white. I don't even know if it's a building, it's just a white form with water. Yeah.
And can we place John where he needs to be for the healing now, please?
Can
we place John now where he needs to be for the healing? Tell us where John needs to.
Yeah, he needs to be in the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he now in the water?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Can you
Very clear water.
Very clear water.
Quite not cold, but not too warm. Lovely. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it's actually touching his body, but it's there.
It's there. And it's going to do some healing now, isn't it?
Can
you tell us why he's had mood swings triggered by insignificant comments or events?
Yeah, it goes back again to his protective shield he keeps putting around himself.
Yeah. Okay.
Most things go back to that with him. He must drop that. He has dropped that. Let's go on.
That is wonderful. A year ago he he was diagnosed with Lyme's disease.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reason for the Lyme's disease? What was its message to him?
The message for Lyme's disease is in fact Lyme's disease is like any other disease. Even though it's physical, it comes from his mental side. I think that also goes back to his mental. Hopefully that's sorted out now, but that's again, it all goes back to his protecting himself.
Yeah.
Which causes these problems.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally and physically. But it works in the adverse ways, obviously. With this false protection. He doesn't need it.
So, by being ill with the Lyme's disease, that was a protection against what?
No, it was his protective barrier which caused it.
Okay.
The Lyme's disease was also telling him just to let it go, he doesn't need it. This might seem odd, but that's what it's doing. That's what it's done.
And that's gone now, isn't it, this protective barrier?
The barrier's gone, yeah, it's gone.
Can you now go through all the cells of his body now and heal and take away the Lyme's disease, please?
Yeah.
Thank you, and let us know.
Go. It's gone.
Wonderful. He had a hernia which started several years ago. Why did that start?
He found it difficult to accept things. He wouldn't accept things.
Yeah.
So he had a blockage.
Okay. What things was he not accepting?
Well, a lot of things, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll let things go, accept things now. Or just let them go when they're not necessary to come.
Can you now heal this hiatus hernia, please?
It will be better, yeah. Yeah. It's okay.
Thank you. And he's been having chronic abdominal problems, which began 15-20 years ago. Why did that begin at that time?
It's his relationship problems he's having. And worry and anxious and...
Why was it concentrated in the stomach area?
Well, because your stomach's like your second brain, so it reacts. His mind and stomach, they react between each other.
Yeah.
And that's what was causing it.
Was he not at the time able to digest the breakup?
He didn't want to accept it.
Yeah. And today, what has the cause been until today of this chronic abdominal problem?
The cause has been getting back to his fear, in the broad sense of the word, the fear, which is now gone anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, his stomach problems always came from the fear.
From the fear of what you were saying earlier on, of letting down his guard?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now understanding that, can you now heal his stomach now, please?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be gone.
Let us know when it's gone.
It'll be gone now. It's gone.
Thank you. Now, he has had terrible headaches, and we visited the past life where he was battered on the head. Were the headaches due to also that past life memory?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I asked for that to be taken away. Has that all been taken away?
That would be gone now. Yeah.
Okay, can you just do a check and make sure that's all gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. His neck as well on the left side has been bothering him. What does the neck represent?
That represents him being stubborn, I think.
Ah, stubborn about what?
He is quite strong-minded, although sometimes doesn't appear so.
Yeah.
And he sticks to what he thinks he believes in.
Yeah.
So.
To be less rigid.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's got to. Yeah, let other people's points of view go by. If he doesn't believe them, just let them go. It doesn't matter.
Can you now do a healing for his neck, please?
We'll do one now.
Thank you.
It's done now. Go.
Thank you so much. Is it possible, he asks, to use the right side of the brain more than the left side? These are very left brain questions, but they're wonderful questions, all of them. Well, they're not just left brain questions, they're very, very, they're also, questions for everyone. How would you suggest to utilize the right brain more?
Just stop thinking at times.
Yeah.
Through meditation or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Meditation, you should do more meditation.
And connect to his heart and what he likes. And be spontaneous. And he will find that now. Now he has found that. And he will find now, in the days, in the weeks, in the months, and forever now, very easy to connect to his joy and his heart and what he wants to do, and to connect to what he enjoys.
Yeah.
So we thank you so much. He's asked as well, he believes that most physical illnesses originate in the mind or deeper, and he'd like to know how they can be nipped in the bud.
He's got to stop. A lot of illnesses stem from worry. A lot of illnesses, they'll stem from what he's doing in his life, and hopefully all those have been solved now, so he won't have those symptoms anymore. The symptoms were just telling him what was wrong.
Yeah.
Telling him what to change.
Yeah, and understanding where certain things came from a past life helps as well, doesn't it?
Sure, they're lessons for him to learn from.
Yeah. He says, how can he stop the cycle of ill health with depression and anxiety?
Yeah.
Okay, that is wonderful. And we thank you, Superconscious. Has he forgiven the people he's needed to forgive in his incarnation today?
Yeah.
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 And we'd like the best for John's life and his physical, mental and spiritual evolution. Can you do a scan of the rest of his body and his aura and tell us how it is, please?
Yeah. It's very, very much stronger.
Yeah.
The aura is stronger. Now, which aura? They all are. Always are.
Yeah. And his eyes. Why has he had to wear glasses?
Because he refuses to see things sometimes as they are.
So does he accept now to see things as they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Can you? Well, it's. He wants to. So in the wanting, it becomes true, doesn't it?
He's got to work on that, I think.
Okay, but can you give him a healing now for his eyes, please? Because in understanding, he will be working on this from now on, won't he?
Yeah, he will.
And his eyes will be healing more and more.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you've done the healing you'd like to do for his eyes, let us know.
Yeah.
And could you now clean all his chakras and recharge them, please?
Yeah, they're fairly well charged anyway, but yeah,
Okay,
I'll charge them.
thank you.
It'd be good if he carried on doing his Reiki to keep them charged. So.
But he will be, won't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He does everything of free will. This information and this healing has been done and continues. And what he decides to do is of his own free will. We thank you for all the work you've done for him today. All this wonderful, and the body and soul of John are in complete and marvelous harmony. Do you agree, please, to send him confirmation of all the information he's received today through synchronicity, i.e., while he's sleeping, while he's awake? Can you do that for him so he has confirmation of all that he's received today in the days and weeks and months, if need be, until all is understood, integrated, and healed?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. And has John visited everything he needed to see today?
Yes.
Wonderful. And you've been speaking to John for a while today. Can you please explain to John in your own words who you are?
Yeah, I'm positive energy, which I'm here to protect John, look after him, and do whatever's necessary for John. That's the reason he came here today. And I'm always with him, wherever he is, whatever he's doing, and he should know that.
Yeah.
For his well-being.
Yeah.
Through bad things and good. It's all for his own good.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And I also called in Dolores Cannon for today's session, as I do for each QHHT session. Does Dolores have a message for John she'd like to?
Yeah, she's just saying she's really happy that I came here.
Oh, that's so great.